Imagine a motorcycle legend returning after years of silence, not just refreshed, but reborn with a new spirit while still carrying the DNA that made it famous. That's the idea behind the 2026 Yamaha DT125 Reborn, a bike inspired by one of Yamaha's most iconic lightweight dual sport machines. Before we dive into the future, it helps to understand the legacy. The original Yamaha DT125 first appeared in 1974 as a lightweight enduro motorcycle designed for both dirt and road riding. It used a 123cc single-cylinder engine, long travel suspension, and dual-purpose tires, creating a machine that could handle trails, gravel roads, and everyday commuting with ease. Over the years, the DT125 evolved through several generations, adding liquid cooling, improved suspension, and modern brakes, while always staying true to its simple, rugged dual sport philosophy. Now imagine Yamaha bringing that idea back in a modern form. That's what riders mean when they talk about the DT125 Reborn. Picture walking up to the 2026 DT125 Reborn for the first time. The design immediately feels familiar but modern. The slim bodywork hints at its lightweight nature. The tall stance and long suspension travel suggest it's ready for rough terrain. A high front fender and narrow tank remind you that this is still a trail-inspired machine at heart. Unlike many modern aggressive styling, the DT125 Reborn carries confidence in simplicity. Its proportions feel balanced, compact enough for city riding, but tall and capable enough for off-road exploration. Swing a leg over the seat and the first thing you notice is how approachable it feels. The bike is light. The seat height gives you a commanding view of the road without feeling intimidating. Your hands naturally fall onto the handlebars, and your riding posture is upright and relaxed. Instantly, you feel like you're in control. Press the starter and the engine wakes up with a crisp tone. Historically, DT125 models used a two-stroke single-cylinder engine producing around 17 HP, designed to deliver strong mid-range power and lively throttle response. If Yamaha were to bring the bike back today, many enthusiasts expect a modern 125cc four-stroke engine tuned for efficiency, reliability, and everyday usability. The goal wouldn't be extreme horsepower. Instead, the focus would be balance, smooth power delivery that makes the bike friendly for beginners but still fun for experienced riders. On city streets, the DT125 Reborn would shine. Lightweight motorcycles excel in urban environments, and the DT series has always been known for nimble handling. Tight corners, busy traffic, narrow lanes all become easier when the bike feels agile beneath you. Filtering through traffic feels natural. Parking is effortless. Even slow speed maneuvers feel stable and predictable. Once you leave the city and head toward open roads, the character of the bike changes slightly. The engine settles into a smooth rhythm. You're not racing for top speed. Instead, you're enjoying the flow of riding. The suspension absorbs small bumps and uneven pavement comfortably, while the chassis keeps the bike stable through curves. But the real magic of the DT series has always appeared when the pavement ends. The moment you reach a dirt path or gravel road, the bike feels completely at home. The long travel suspension helps absorb bumps, while the upright riding position allows you to stand on the pegs for better control. Loose gravel and uneven surfaces suddenly feel manageable rather than intimidating. This versatility is exactly what made the original DT125 so popular around the world. It was never meant to be a hardcore motocross bike or a pure road machine. Instead, it existed in the middle, a motorcycle capable of doing a bit of everything. That philosophy still matters today. Riders want bikes that are simple, reliable, and versatile. A lightweight dual sport like the DT125 Reborn could easily handle commuting during the week and exploring trails on weekends. Fuel efficiency would likely be another strong point. Small displacement engines are naturally economical, allowing riders to travel long distances on minimal fuel. For younger riders or commuters, this makes the bike practical as well as fun. Comfort is another area where the DT series traditionally performs well. The seat is usually firm enough for control but comfortable enough for longer rides. Combined with upright ergonomics, this means riders can spend hours exploring without feeling overly fatigued. Maintenance would also remain relatively simple compared with larger adventure motorcycles. Lightweight dual sport bikes often use straightforward mechanical designs, making routine servicing easier and less expensive. Of course, no motorcycle is perfect. A 125cc engine will never match the power of larger adventure bikes or sport machines. Highway riding at very high speeds may not be its strongest area. Riders looking for extreme off-road capability might prefer dedicated enduro bikes with stronger suspension. But those limitations are part of the DT's identity. The DT125 has always been about accessibility. It's the kind of motorcycle that welcomes new riders while still giving experienced riders something enjoyable to ride. Another key aspect is its riding character. Smaller motorcycles often teach riders better control because they require smooth throttle inputs, careful cornering, and momentum management. Many riders actually become more skilled after spending time on lightweight bikes like the DT125. That's why so many people remember their first dual sport bike with nostalgia. The DT series has a reputation for creating memorable riding experiences. It's not just about the machine, it's about the feeling it gives you. Imagine riding early in the morning, when the roads are quiet and the air is cool. The engine hums beneath you as you roll through empty streets. Soon you're outside the city, heading down a winding road that eventually turns into gravel. You keep riding, following a trail just to see where it leads. That's the kind of experience a bike like the DT125 Reborn is meant to create. It encourages exploration, it rewards curiosity. It reminds you that riding isn't only about speed or technology, it's about freedom. And that's why the idea of the 2026 Yamaha DT125 Reborn excites so many riders. Not because it would be the fastest motorcycle in the world, but because it represents something increasingly rare, a simple, versatile bike that makes every ride feel like an adventure. In the end, the DT125 Reborn would carry the spirit of its predecessors while adapting to modern expectations. If Yamaha truly revived this legendary nameplate, it could once again become a favorite among beginners, commuters, and adventure-minded riders alike. Because sometimes the most memorable motorcycles aren't the biggest or the most powerful. They're the ones that make you want to keep riding long after the road ends. Disclaimer: the 2026 Yamaha D25 Reborn described above is based on the historical Yamaha DT125 platform and industry speculation about potential modern revivals. Some specifications and features are hypothetical and may differ from any future official Yamaha release.